There are traders, investors, people interested in markets all over the world coding indicators and strategies and different ways to customize their chart, whether it's the very indicator or perhaps even the visuals, how you're visualizing price. And what you see here that Chris has open is a sort of window into those traders. You can see the script name. That one at the top says the investment clock orbital graph. You can see the author, looks like Barefoot Joey. And you can see these different scripts that people are coding and then publishing, oftentimes open source. It's a really wonderful community. You can think of it no different than, say, something like GitHub, where people publish open source code quite a bit. And you can join this community. You can publish your scripts. You can read the work of others. You can comment on their work, upvote their work, donate to them. There's really just a really vibrant community there. If coding is something you're interested in, if you're interested in running these types of back tests with the strategy test or creating your own indicators, I would really just encourage everyone to make sure that you also go out there and explore the community, because there's going to be people out there who are working potentially on projects similar to yours, which that in itself might open up a really unique opportunity. You can message them, collaborate with them. You never know where that could take you. So that would be one of the key things I would just bring up about both the strategy tester and Pine Script, which is that if you become very interested in this field, right? It's beyond classical technical indicators. This is community driven work. Be fearless with meeting people, trying their indicators, giving them a comment, following them, because you really might find some really interesting ways to look at markets and just new people to work with and chat with about how markets are moving.
Exactly, exactly. Remember that also the trading view is the community, so you can check out the chats, you can see what it talks about, the forex, stock and indices. So if, for example, if you are interested only in the currency market, that you are going to be using the forex and you will going to check out what kind of information someone have is what the talking is about. Also, if you are interested maybe in cryptocurrencies, you can do the same. Maybe in indices, for example, like S&P 500 chart. Well, I was showing you S&P 500, so that looks like this is something for me because I was showing you this index. So just like Steph said, the TradingView is a quite amazing platform that you can use not only for the charts, because some people would say, okay, TradingView is the charts. Of course, you can say the core of the TradingView is the charts because we are interested about the price of the instruments and so on, but also this is a community. Also, this is a programming language. Also, you have a news feed, just like at the beginning, the staff show us. So I think you can use the trading view and so you can set tools that will be tailored just for you. Okay, so I think
Chris, before we wrap up too, I want to make sure I just call out two other features that I think are rather helpful to everyone watching, which is the watch list feature, which, as you know, if it's that little icon at the top right on the right hand side of the chart, right below the publish button. And the watch list feature is really great. Yes, exactly. Because you could create a fully custom watch list of your choice and track all of the symbols from one really neat little area. And the other feature that I think is really helpful for all the traders out there or investors is on that right hand side, there's also an economic calendar. Down at the bottom right, you can see with that little calendar icon exactly. And the calendar icon is really wonderful because if you have this open, you will never miss another big economic event. Like, you will be ready for everything being thrown at you because it is showing you economic events globally. You can see right there, we've got Argentina, US, South Korea. And by the way, you can customize it. So if you only want to see economic events in a specific region, you can do just that. And I would definitely advise everyone to develop a plan for using this calendar, because I think a lot of traders know, I would say some of the best traders out there now know this. You really don't want to get caught off guard by an important economic event that could directly impact a position of yours. It happens all the time. I just think it's pretty important to know that you make sure you know what's coming up so that you're ready, so you can adjust your positions or so you can be ready after it hits. And this economic calendar gives you that capability. And just a quick note, it's not just for economies like Argentina or US or others. It's also for individual equities or stocks, because you can look at earnings, revenue, and dividends as it breaks. And that's globally, by the way. So you might be in one part of the world following specific stocks, and you can watch those earnings reports as they happen and what they recently reported. So I just want to make sure I just shout out those two items as well, because we went through the whole platform from some of the features people may not have known about on the homepage to the news feeds and the social components, as well as the chart itself and the drawing tools and the search box, especially. And now you took us through the strategies and indicators. And right here, I just wanted to wrap up making sure people are familiar with a watch list and, of course, this calendaring feature, because those are two great ways to be prepared and organized for everything markets may throw at you.